Come on.
Bonfire.
Wow.
Faction Talk Sirius XM 103. We can start the show every day with that.
That'll be our new theme song.
That might be our new theme song.
So many. You know how many people were in the car right now just screaming that song?
Oh, they were enjoying it so much. How do you not like Firewoman by the Cult?
Oh, using their
There are
little
two
air
bands
freshener as a symbol.
Sam, find me. No one knows those words. Sam, find me. Yeah. Twisting like a something on a flip flap something.
Dude, it's got every cool rock thing ever in a song.
And a guy acting like he just acts and sings like Jim Morrison. It's perfect.
Unbelievable. I mean, come on.
I'm not a
And then he
Doors
became
fan.
Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
You're a Doors fan now also?
I was never a Doors fan.
Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm having a flash.
Jay,
I'm having a flash. They meant so much to me. The Doors meant so much to me.
Everybody's everybody.
Oh, my God. Do you not like the Doors too, Bobby? Don't break my heart.
I love the Doors.
Look at dude. He knew how to work that dance, dude.
Dude,
Turn it up.
He had the silky Dracula hair. Oh.
Oh, goes him up.
Fucking hair.
His hair is the shit.
Would you get him drunk?
Well,
Get one where he's good. Yeah, he has some problems for
He
sure.
has some problems, yeah.
VMAs, I thought.
Well,
Yeah,
he's a little,
he's nervous. It's also not his audience.
yeah, he's a little fat, a little heavier there.
He's fat.
Go to the video. The video is
chill
the
out.
coolest looking
That's
thing.
what I
Fat.
locked in on.
Get your mind.
He's a
He
little
was
heavier
fat.
there.
Go
I
to
mean,
the video.
He couldn't
The
get-
video's the coolest, dude. He's so.
Here's Scott
and then
Weiland.
Right, and then they decided to keep him as the guy. I'm like, that seemed like that should have been the choice from the get. The guy wants to be Jim Morrison. I think he's one of them impossible. Ian Astbury, right?
Yeah.
Like I watch all those like short little rock documentaries, and it's like there's plenty of like Jesus. He go to Rock and Roll True Stories and just type in the Cult. It'll just be like the Cult fucks up, terrible performance, fights a fan, sues a fan.
No one's ever had a good word to say about him.
Yeah.
Sucks.
But look at those fucking Morrison moves.
I love that. I love that whole album. Is
At
pretty
Allen's
good.
Boots, I was this close to go. I didn't even go over to look. I was only this close to looking because I can't. I'm not going to describe it, but Allen's Boots has the just over the pants.
Leathers.
No, like the Jim Morrison Cult style belt.
Oh.
That just, it's not through loops.
It's just it's a accoutrement.
It's accoutrement to hang like just above your ass.
Yeah.
And I didn't though.
You'd have to get a regular belt and then have a accoutrement belt.
Accoutrement belt?
Overhead.
I have no ass.
Buddy,
I need an actual belt for sure.
but you can do that. I have seen people that do that.
and over the pants belt, dude. I thought about it.
Yeah, you should get an accoutrement belt. You'd look good in that.
I had a big over the pants belt phase.
I do want leather pants though, but I don't have an ass either.
I'm
you
so
need an
worried about
ass?
how my dick and balls will feel in leather pants.
I think it would be so cool to get leather pants that fit, like they'd have to fit your legs, kind of go down straight, you know.
Me and you are not built for leather pants because we both have the same issue.
Come on,
No matter what happens, no matter how much we get it together,
don't say it.
we're gonna be.
No,
Listen to me.
no,
We're always gonna be built
no.
like a meatball on
Stop.
toothpicks.
I don't want to hear it,
So
Jay. I don't want to hear it.
you don't want to have tiny little legs with this weird fucking upper body.
But
It
if
doesn't
they-
make sense.
If they make the leather pants the waistband like elastic.
Okay,
so-
now you're not talking about cool leather pants anymore. You're talking about leather sweats, which is a weird thing to
You need
have.
drawstring for leather pants.
I mean, look at Jim Morrison though, rocking those shits.
Do they have fat guy leather pants?
Christine, I wouldn't look good with an over the pants, with just a belt for accoutrement.
Here's what you do.
Have to wear a belt, so that is a funny look.
We get leather pants, Jay, and we get the accoutrement belt, but then we get the shirt that tucks in but hangs out a little bit like a little foofy.
Yeah.
So it hides our little foofy.
Would you settle for white jeans?
No.
Because that's another thing.
No, because I'm a slob and I drink too much coffee.
Yeah.
By
Leather-
noon,
leather
they look like
pants-
shit.
leather pants are not doing you any favors either.
Black leather fat dude pants. Fat people in leather pants. There's got to be a fat guy that had leather pants.
I'll tell you what I hate is that Jim Morrison, all of his again, it's one of those looks, and I'm sure you've had this with Eddie Vedder. When you idolize a rock star, the way I did Jim Morrison for so many years, he's got some really cool looking phases. Not necessarily great times of his career, but where he looked cool. But all the best performances are when brown leather pants and short hair was the shittiest look for him, but he rocked that a lot.
He rocked, but he still looked good. What's
No,
that?
Jim Morrison with long hair, with no beard. Young with long hair was the coolest looking thing in the fucking world.
I don't want to look like a fat Star Wars character.
I'm not sure what you're doing. Are you putting Bobby in the...
He could not pull off the Jim Morrison look when he got fat.
Who?
He looked terrible. Fat. Doing the Jim Morrison look when he was fat.
Who, actual Jim Morrison?
No,
Yeah.
Christine, go to long hair Jim
28.
Morrison.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was
27 when he
fat.
died. 27.
I can wear those. I can
Fat
maybe wear
has no
those.
age.
Can I wear those?
He would have grown out of that.
They have him in 5XL.
I don't want 5XL.
It's probably what you need in that. There's the measuring for leather pants. Yeah. Yeah, long hair Jim Morrison fucking ruled.
I kind of like court case on trial, Jim.
Oh, I don't mind the beard, but look at that right there. Were you singing?
Where?
Yeah, no, you went right past it. Over, right there.
yeah,
I mean, come on, what a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
His long hair ruled.
He was already a fall-down drunk of a mess before he even became famous. Because when he was in college, they have a lot of people telling drunk stories about Jim. So, like, he didn't create that rock star idol thing. He was already a drunken mess.
No, he was a problem for sure.
Yeah, from the get-go.
I think he was like a drug addict shithead is what it was. But man, did I love Jim Morrison.
Why don't you grow your hair like that?
I would.
Why don't you?
This is going to be so bad in between. The scruff times.
Yeah, in the middle when you look like a lesbian.
Every time I say I'm going to do it, there's some haircuts I get where I'm like, I'm just going to let it start going now. And then I go, I don't know, man.
You have the other awkward part lasts about,
But-
6 months to a year?
At least.
Yeah, but you could do it too. You got a golden handcuffs right now with this job. Don't worry about it. You don't got whatever you lose in fans, you'll gain back when you get the hair back 10 times fold.
Yeah,
Do you understand that?
Maybe I should try long hair one more shot.
You should do long hair one more shot, but fluff it up. Don't do the stringy rock thing you had going.
No, my long hair was beautiful.
But you should fluff it like his. Like,
Well, he has wavier hair than I have.
yeah, but you can wave yours. Get them curled. I mean, you get your fingernails done.
not
Why don't you
getting-
put some curlers in your hair?
I'm not going to get my hair curled.
Buddy, you'll do your eyebrows and your fingernails, but you won't curl your hair?
I don't have to curl. It starts curling at the bottom. My long hair at its longest was fucking dope. Whether you like long hair or not is subjective, but the hair itself was well taken care of.
It was nice, but it was a little, what's that word I'm looking for?
It also got towards the end.
Yeah, it was greasy.
What?
It was, look it, it's thin. It's like, it's limp.
No, like here it's great.
Where?
I mean, yeah, when I did fucking
It's
Jimmy Fallon, it's not greasy at all, dude.
It's not greasy, but it's flat. It's, what do they call that?
Oh, I like that. I like the hair to hang if it's going to happen.
I want it to be like Jim Morrison.
You don't know what it's going to be because that's a young man's head right there.
It's also, I have no idea what's going to... My hair will kind of come in a whole different texture now, possibly.
Right, and all the product you've been using, you don't know what's going to happen. I say try, though.
I don't even want hair that long anymore.
I love Lou. Lou always says something weird, and then he goes, "No, but do it. I love it."
Well, I don't
Hey
even,
man,
I don't
I'll
even want-
compliment you right at the end, so you don't get mad at me. Hey Jay,
I don't even mean
you
hair
might have,
that long
You
anymore.
might have pube head, but you know what? Try it. I love it, man. We'll see what happens. I'm with you all the way.
Hair envy.
I don't think if I grow it long, I would grow it long for that again, like the down my shoulders.
No, you can't because I think that's why.
I think more like a Bradley Cooper long, where it's just combed, like, it's like wavy and longer, but like here long.
But let me ask you a question. You're rejecting what I'm saying to you. I think if you let it go like Jim Morrison, right? No. Right there.
That's what I'm saying. The one right there where he's got the, yes.
And you
you
fluff
go.
fluff it up a little bit.
But that's fluffed.
You want him to tease his hair?
I'm not teasing my hair.
You know what I want? Here's the word: volume.
Yeah.
He has no volume in the top of his head.
I'm
All
thinking-
the volume's at the bottom.
I'm thinking of Bradley Cooper in A Star Is Born.
Yes, but not
Hair.
after a drunken stupor.
No.
On
Right here when
stage.
he's playing, when he's playing music and that's good.
That's slimy.
Like the Desperado look.
Desperado Banderas?
Yeah.
I
he
can't
had
grow that kind of
hair.
texture hair. He's a Mexican.
I want you to fluff it a little bit. Get a little texture into it, little volume. You need volume.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like there, like volume.
No, not like that.
Not-
That's how my old hair was.
No, Selma Hayek.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
not him.
Okay, fair enough.
I think you should grow your hair, dude. I think, number one, everybody.
I do worry that you and DJ Lou are conspiring as bald people just to make me do something stupid with my hair.
Yeah, dude, you got a healthy scalp.
Jay.
Do something with it.
Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Lou, he's on to us. He's on to our bald meetings. Jacob just joined the club. He's a little premature, but he's coming.
Yeah, dude, get in on it. We'll see. We'll see.
Be funny if Christine just took her hair off. It was a wig. Jay, grow your hair.
We'll see. I did enjoy not putting like products in my hair, like to style it, and just products in my hair to smooth it.
Well, wouldn't it be great to be able to put a little scrunchie in and have a different bunch of styles?
Yes. Well, I'd like to see right there is like good length for what we're talking about, but my face couldn't have been fatter.
I mean, dude, you can't. It doesn't. Maybe that's what made your hair straight. You fatness. your weight actually stretched your hair.
My fat face pushed my hair out. It's possible.
I
God
will say
damn.
this, if
Wow, dude, you've. Yeah, fucking hell.
My face looks kind of different from that, doesn't it?
Dude, you look so much. You look so much sexier than that.
Thank you.
We were both fatties.
Oh yeah.
Hey, good shoulders.
If you are going to do it, you should do it now, because old guys with long hair is not a good look.
I know. I disagree.
Who looks good?
Okay, the dude from
Sons of Anarchy, Kurt Sutter.
the dude that was in Roadhouse. What's his name?
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott looks fantastic.
Sam Elliott.
What?
Can't compare him to a human being, any other human being.
Sure.
Why? He has long hair and he's old.
Sam Elliott.
Look at that guy's fucking gorgeous. Jay,
Yeah.
if you had that,
Yeah.
I'd suck your ass.
Absolutely
I
correct.
mean, Bruce Dickinson let his hair grow out. It looks terrible now.
Is it long?
Yes.
Bruce Dickinson?
Yes,
That's
like
stupid.
1985.
Yeah, but he had dumb hair when he
Can you
has
go
hair
back
was
to
long
that guy
always.
right there? Look at that. That's what I'm talking. See how he has volume? I just want you to have
Yeah,
volume.
that's too much volume, Bobby.
Is that Charlie's Angel
That's
volume?
Fawcett.
crazy. That's a crazy amount of volume that I will not ever put into my hair.
Is that Farrah Fawcett volume? That's
yeah.
the Bionic Woman volume.
I will not put that volume in my hair. That is a gay amount of volume.
I don't know. I like it. Maybe I just want you to be. Ooh.
Right, I'm thinking just like a little bit longer all around,
Yeah.
where I could do something with it, but I'd like to not be putting like a product in my hair.
Bradley Cooper now
Always
you
when I have
can
to do
pull
my hair.
off. That would look good. You should do
Yeah, there
that.
you go, Jay. Do that.
There I am.
That's funny because that's what it might be because you're old. It
Yeah.
might just be fuzzy pube
Just
head.
hay. Just hay hair.
Pull up Bruce Dickinson now. It's just
Please, I want to
I
see
don't
that.
get it.
Who is Bruce Dickinson?
Lead singer of Iron Maiden. Christine, self-report your face to the glass after this.
Self-report. Jay, you should know what you should do too. I was thinking about.
Bradley Cooper, my hair.
You should do that, but you know what else you should do?
Leave Christine for Lady Gaga.
No, you should not do that.
You wish.
Even though they're from she's in Jersey. She lives in Jersey.
Gaga.
She does live in Gaga.
Ooh, maybe we'll cross paths. I'll stalk her like you do the Ryans.
Let me ask you a question. Grow your mustache out, grow your beard out, and then get a little twist on the
No.
mustaches.
Nope.
Why?
I'm not twisting my mustache.
Why? You get mustache wax.
I will not.
Why? Why?
I'm not putting mustache wax.
Why?
I don't know. It looks weird. I never liked that look on anybody.
Why?
The twisty mustache.
Buddy, you look like a old time vaudeville guy.
I keep a beard, a reasonable beard that I have, and just grow the hair
right, fine.
Bradley Cooper long.
Fine, maybe I'll do it.
Do it.
I will. I'm gonna do it.
You should.
I'm gonna do it.
And you start dyeing it Hollywood Hulk Hogan style.
Well, who does your beard again? The guy.
There's a new guy.
You don't. Bring
Oh,
up the
you
old
don't.
guy.
Don't bring up
bring him
Jacob.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I forgot it's over.
We don't bring. Well, it's not over. Nothing's over.
His name's Kenny. He's over at City Image.
Yeah, not as good.
He takes appointments though, which is pretty dope.
But he doesn't talk to you the way.
He doesn't touch me the way I used to get touched.
Black Lou's pissed.
Sorry, Black Lou.
Sorry,
Sometimes
buddy.
you got to change barbers, bro. Black people never understand that. They'll die with their barber.
Well, they know too much
They'll get prison visitations just to go get their haircut from the same guy.
because they know too much, dude.
They know too
It's
much.
like the mob. You can't go. You can explain all your whole life to somebody new. Who your aunt is? What's going on?
So now he's grown his hair long.
I mean,
so I'm
live
growing
it
my
looks
hair.
terrible.
And that's to piss off all the old people who can't grow their hair anymore. Oh, I think he's trying to be funny. He's not nailing it. Go up to the picture of him. It doesn't look good.
That's not a good, and that's even better than it really does look than it looks now. It's
Well, he's got it pulled back there.
just
No, it's
wispy.
not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the long coming down. I think my hair looked best when it was long. Because the bottom like curled up. I thought it was cool and it looked good to me. What I wanted. This now, you don't look. You're so close to looking like a fucking lesbo with certain hair, and he's got no facial hair, and that gray hair that kind of just goes nowhere.
So funny.
Once
You
I
say you're so close to look like a lesbo, and then she brought that photo back up where you,
we're looking at a lesbo,
you
a
look
big fat
100%
lesbo.
like a,
Yeah, dude.
you look like you have a Suzuki truck, and you save dogs every weekend.
But I rescue. I'm excited to see Iron Maiden again, though. They're so good live. That old son of a bitch, pilot asshole. Yeah, no one likes him
Pull it
either.
off.
Another one everybody hates.
Well, the lead singers, I mean, they're the front man. They're always going to have the biggest ego, right? And all they're showing up with is their fucking voice.
Well, Bruce Dickinson does the concert, then flies the band to the next spot. He's their pilot.
How do you not have an ego?
Yo, how much does
How do
it
you
suck?
He's incredible.
How do you not have an ego when you're like, let's go, and you jump in the front seat of a 747?
Yeah. And I think he was almost he could have been on the British Olympic fencing team also if he chose.
Why? That must annoy the shit out of like high level musicians in bands where the problem of the thing is always the singer. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause you're like, man, I went to, whether it's school, some of these guys are classically trained, some of them are self-taught, but they really had to master a thing. And then you're like, and then the lead singer of Puddle of Mud is fucking up your chances of becoming multimillionaires because he can't fucking act like not a jerk. You know what I'm saying? Smash Mouth. The guy's fucking up. The band's still playing the music, I'm sure, at high level. They're doing everything they did, so they promised they would do since the 90s, and he's drunk, falling off stage. He died, ultimately, of like drinking and shit. He drank himself to death. Yeah. But these guys are the guys with technically the least functional talent.
Yeah, but it's also it's the most prevalent talent because their voice is the sound. You had to go find a Filipino guy that sounded like Steve Perry.
Correct.
You can get somebody to play the guitar. You can get somebody to do the drums. Everything else.
I'm saying you're least recognized, most skilled, and also subject to the personality of the most flamboyant fuckface in your crew of friends.
Well, because they know that they're out in the front. Everybody's loving them, number one, pretty much, right? And and your voice is the stamp of the whole band.
But Sebastian Bach, currently, when he goes out and tours, Sebastian Bach, he is the least talented person on stage right now.
But
right.
when
least.
But when Skid Row was there, oh my God, it was his voice and his hair and his front.
Yep.
He was
the talent, all the guys who made the songs, wrote the notes, and did the. No, I roll my eyes with you. I understand. I'm just trying to put myself in the perspective of them. Like they wrote the notes, and then he came in and put down the words, sang it, and it becomes Sebastian Bach's song. Right. That if you get rid of him and have another singer for Skid Row, which they did, no one really gives a shit.
No one gives a shit. That's why Prince was such an epic performer. He wrote, played, did everything, and he sang really. And he's like...
The guy was a modern-day Taylor Swift.
Buddy, Taylor Swift is garbage, but yes, I guess. Sorry, Christine. Christine just gave me a...
I think she used to write all of her own stuff.
Of course
she still does. She writes really shitty music. But I'll tell you what, I'll never say I hate Taylor Swift ever. And the only reason why is we will never, ever, ever get back together. We will never. There's the only one.
Yeah.
Listen, Blink-182's got one that I like.
What?
One.
What is it?
What's My Age Again? I like that song. That's it.
I like Blink-182. I like them.
You like teenage girls.
I do. I like bands that sing that angst shit.
Never think of going to the mall.
Yeah, I like that. I've always liked that.
Borrowed my mom's car.
Yeah.
She's pissed. I'm late.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's dad is gonna kill me. They have to sing these lyrics at 60 years old.
Yeah, and I still relate to them because when I was a teenager, I didn't have anybody.
Borrowed $5 from my uncle.
I relate to all those words. Stole my mom's friend's car at her wedding. Almost died on a cliff, but went back and they were there mad at me.
We danced like jerk-offs in a field.
I love it. I like it. I like it. I don't know why.
And then we all drink stupid booze. They stink.
I like
that kind of
They're
music
the
bites
best.
shit.
I love
them too, Christine.
Travis Barker's a genius.
Travis Barker
Fucking
is probably...
Mark and Tom have the best. I mean, they have great stage banter.
I'm not going through that, but listen,
Yeah, Christine thinks they're Zeppelin.
I never said they're great. I don't know about their stage banter, but
You should see him live, Bobby. I
I'll
think you'd
go-
really love it.
I'll go with you to see them. I'd love it.
Yeah,
Listen to that. My thing.
sure.
My
Jay can't come,
mom
he'll ruin it for me.
hates me. She keeps getting stepfathers that beat me and leave me.
My mom's boyfriend is a dick. I steal from my mom's drawers.
Waiting.
I wear different colored socks so you think I don't give a shit. I wear sweaters in California.
What are you gonna wear? A fucking heavy jacket?
Oh, no, a
Need
hoodie.
a sweater or a hoodie?
Where's a hoodie?
You should see me at Blink-182 in Madison Square Garden.
Damn, what a Tasmanian
You should
devil of
see me at
excitement.
Blink-182 in Madison Square Garden. That's what they were telling me for the 805
Everyone's there. It's so great.
Listen,
That's one of your Christine's no fun kicks.
What do you say?
I said that was one of your Christine's no fun kicks.
Well, I'm not going to Blink-182.
I'll go.
I do not want you to go.
I'll go.
Blink-182.
I'll go with you. I mean, I'm probably a little too old to go. I'm gonna have to dye my facial hair or shave it off.
You know who I want to go
No,
with?
no, no.
Put a
There's not
bow
a-
tie on with nipple tassels. And
There's
do
not a
something weird.
batch of new young girls going there. What you are going to go see is ladies with jowls and fucking baggy necks squeezing into fucking Avril Lavigne clothes.
My type of porn, baby.
Absolutely right it is.
My type of porn. I'll go there and fucking flirt with all those cancer freckled chest bitches and have a good time.
never know.
I love a nice chewy elbow. I love a nice fat elbow on a woman.
We
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
expecting that Deftones crowd to be as young and hot as
There
they
was
were.
some crazy young
That was
hot
crazy.
ass at Deftones.
Yeah,
I
I
mean
know.
some
Dressed
turn your
up.
head hot ass at that fucking.
Yes, dress slutty, which is nice to see after fucking COVID sweat era.
It's a
Yeah.
TikTok. It's a TikTok thing though.
That was. Can I say something about that crowd? That it looked like just you and Christine over and over again.
Duplicated.
I walked up to 7 different couples and went, "Hey, I got the oh, not you. Hey, I got not you. Hey, I got the shit. God damn it! There's a lot of black chains and fucking
You're like, holy shit, you guys are Asian. And I thought that was them.
a lot of mittens and red hair dye.
No doubt. No doubt.
But yeah, but he looked young, but his face was fucking old.
Who?
Lead singer, man. When they did the close up on his face, I mean, he looked like
Deftones.
he looked like George Lopez.
Let me tell you something.
Oh,
Chino Marino was a gorgeous young man.
great name.
And then he went through some severe ups and downs, alcohol and drug problems. And he would be sometimes flat out fat. He's
Yeah.
been really fat, so his face is a little beaten up by that. But he's
at-
always looked. What's great about it is he's thin, so he looks cool again. But yeah, his face is
Yeah,
worse.
he looks like
his
George
face is
Lopez.
worse for the wear. But look when he was young; he was a good-looking kid.
Look, get a picture of him right now.
Oh yeah, no, right now is a different story.
Right now, he looks like 100% like every other.
Well, I wouldn't even do now. Now is not the best
Is that
tell
not,
of it.
Is that not George Lopez or not? I mean,
Yeah,
look at that.
no, without a doubt. But that's him now, and like he
Hello,
looks good.
fuckers. Does he say?
Go when
Funny
he's
if he
fat-
goes out. Hello, fuckers. We're the Deftones, fuckers. Dude, you gonna kick us across the border, Mr. Trump? Go fuck yourself. We'll go by ourselves.
You're doing
There you-
Mencia.
Hey, no, that's band, Holmes.
There you go. There you get to see. I mean, that's where it's gotten.
Oy.
So
Hey, my name is Chino Marino, and I love cookies.
right,
I love tacos, and I love megas.
I
Me
agree.
and Josh Allen get the mega. Every time we're in Austin, I go and get the mega.
I agree with you, Bobby. It looks like this guy should be producing one of your shows over at You Know What, dude. Gino Marino, he's going to be on the road with Bobby filming.
Bobby has
I mean, look at
jokes.
him now. Look how good he looks now, actually.
I look good now, but let me tell you something. For a long time, I come see me. I couldn't run around the stage. I whipped the microphone around there. I tried to eat it one night.
And that's what I'm thinking about getting currently Chino Marino hair.
No,
No. Current.
no.
You're not looking at the current. You're
I
just
am
saying
looking at
things.
current, right over to the right.
Nope.
That's current.
Yeah, it's a good length.
That is.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at him sweating. That's a good length.
No, I want you to have
Gotta go
long
longer.
hair on the back, man. I say you grow it.
You guys are racist against Mexicans.
Yeah, we are. But that's besides the point.
Real nice, dude.
Dude, I love Mexicans. You don't like Mexicans. You hired Israelis. I hired Mexicans to do my
No,
work.
I hired an Israeli to hire Mexicans.
That's true. I hired Mexicans to hire Guatemalans.
Technically, I hired Christine to hire an Israeli to hire Mexicans.
I hired Don to hire a Mexican to hire Guatemalans who had hired El Salvadorians.
So we were both wise in hiring Christine and Dawn.
That's right.
Smart guys.
We are smart.
That's going to be my hair.
Do I get benefits?
I see. No. I see on no benefits.
You have benefits.
Oh, yeah.
It's called heat.
You live a life of benefits.
It's called heat and AC.
Sorry, do I get health insurance?
It's called the full fridge.
Yeah. You sewed your pussy shut, and then I moved you into a house. I think you're getting some benefits.
They really did sew them shut. And they shut down the pussy factory on us. They opened up the pussy factory to get us, and then as soon as they got us, they shut that factory down like a Ford dealership in Detroit.
Yeah.
And they did the great white fucking walkout. And now we're expected to go on the road and not fucking do anything.
It's fine.
I'm going to kill myself.
It goes long enough. You don't even miss it anymore. You're like, I don't even remember what it was like.
I know. I do.
I'm like, I don't remember.
I don't even know how.
I'm like, was it ever good? Maybe it was never good. Maybe that's why we stopped.
Can I ask a question? When you fuck, do you do circles or do you pump in and out? I forget.
I don't know either, yeah.
Okay,
I'm not the person to ask.
I don't know. Anybody Blue, anything? You've been banging, right?
Yes.
You pump in and out or circles?
A little bit of both, I
Oh, a
would
little
say.
bit of both.
Nice.
Okay. What first? Pump in?
Circles,
Circles, okay.
Circles, then the pump. Dippity dip. I see on the topic sheet here,
Agenda?
WrestleMania. Thumbs down, it says.
Let me tell you
Released the same night as my special. Didn't realize at the time, and I know I have a fan base that is going to be a struggle on that first night. What do you do first? You got to do WrestleMania live.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm a fan. I love it. I've been following the whole storyline.
But who calls this thumbs down? Is this a you call?
I say it's thumbs down.
Oh, okay, that's what I was saying.
No, a lot of people, because of what they did. Here's what they did. They had The Rock come in months ago, set this up, wanted Cody Rhodes right? Cena was going to fight Cody. Cena's last year.
Cena went heel.
Cena went heel because of The Rock told him to, right?
He also went bald.
He fixed that, I believe.
I don't think he did.
Oh, okay, maybe he didn't. But
I saw back when he first turned heel. It's crazy what's going on.
I think
there.
since then something happened because I didn't see.
I don't think you can get a transplant and keep wrestling.
You can.
I don't think you can get a hair transplant and wrestle next day. I think you would also be.
They sprayed it. They have magnetic spray hair.
Oh, he wasn't using it for the longest time. He looked ridiculous.
Well, what happened, they set up this WrestleMania. Now, WrestleMania used to be one night. Now it's Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
So they're selling out the arena 2 nights in a row, 69 or 67,000 people a night. It's an epic all-weekend thing, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Some say it's the Skankfest of wrestling.
It is. It reminds me very much of Skankfest, just not as fun.
Not as fun as Skankfest, but Jelly Roll's going to be at both.
Saturday night was epic. They had a double heel turn with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, who is Roman Reigns, is he's his guy, right? You got CM Punk with Paul Heyman, who have history from ECW. They're friends, and then you have Seth friggin' Rollins, who they had a 3-way match, and
Nice.
fucking Paul Heyman turns on CM Punk.
In the middle of a 3-way?
Well, he was supposed to be, CM Punk said, listen, you owe me, I want you by my side at WrestleMania. Because it was CM Punk's first time headlining WrestleMania. It's like this big thing for him. And he got him this deal, Paul Heyman. So all of a sudden,
An all-guy 3-way.
3-way wrestling match, Jay.
Quote unquote.
No, wrestling match. They
But
wrestled.
like gay sex.
No, it's wrestling.
But it's thinly veiled gay sex.
I mean, thinly, but yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, they are rubbing their shit in each other's
Yeah,
faces.
a 3-way dance they call that.
But so what happened? It's so funny because wrestling is so fake, and the fact that we know it's fake, but
Spoiler alert.
well, it's kayfabe, right? But we know, and I love that they let us in on it. But
Bobby, and I think I'm crazy here.
Yeah.
I think I'm wrong. I've always called it kayfabe. 'Cause
kayfabe,
I'm
sorry,
probably
it's
an idiot.
kayfabe. It's kayfabe.
Oh.
But that I'm gonna say something right now, guys. He did it, guys. I mean, listen, Jay, that is so amazing.
Class move.
What you just, Christine. I mean,
I thought it was beautiful.
it was. I can't believe, man. You're growing so much. And you would have
right
never
in front of your eyes.
You would have never done this with Dan. 'Cause
Nope.
he would have not corrected you. He would have done it at this stupid dinner with those guys. That's
right.
Behind your back.
You were taking the crowd to dinner and shit talked me
He would
behind
have
my
shit
back.
talked you with these fucking assholes at Tom
Classic Dan.
Huckabee's, whatever dumb restaurant they go to.
Classic soda.
Right?
Taking the crew out and shit talking me all day behind my back.
I told you to your face, your micro corrections, so you'd learn.
I worked.
And you know what? That was fucking beautiful.
I did the work on myself.
It's kayfabe, right?
Thank you for helping me look inward.
Buddy, thank you for actually trying to make a difference with yourself, because not only is it going to better my life on this show, it's going to better all our lives.
Well, not Christine. You understand now I've taken it out on her tenfold at home.
Of course.
Thanks a lot, guys.
I just don't want to
She's
take
going
it
to
on
get corrected on every fucking thing she says. Micro correct, macro corrections are about to be coming. Girl, macro corrections. Is WrestleMania free on Netflix?
No.
Peacock.
There's Peacock.
No, it's
Free on Peacock, though.
Is it? Yeah.
Right? Now you just get it if you have a Peacock. That's cool. That's very cool.
But so what happened? This is so funny. I don't know if you can bring it up. You have to bring up Paul Heyman when he turns on. This is how he turns. He turns on CM Punk for Roman. Now Roman is like, okay, great, he's my guy again, and Seth is got his back to him. He gives Roman the chair. Now, but the way he turns, and then he turns on Roman, but he goes underneath and punches them from underneath, like in the. So you're saying it's
In
a
the
gay,
gagoots?
It's a gagoots, and it's very gay. But what he does do when he punches Roman, he punches him from underneath and then just goes "Ugh," and just wiggles his dick around his balls just to make sure he goes under. Here we go.
Just to jiggle him up.
So he already took out. You see CM Punk behind him. He hit him in the nuts. Now he gives the chair to Roman, and Seth is just standing there. Now here, this is it right here. Watch what he does.
Payback is finally
Look at watch.
to Roman Reigns.
There it goes. Wait, now watch.
Ring the bell, dude. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah, exactly. Ding-a-ling-a-lings.
I saw Paul Heyman and H&H Bagels once, and we had a little Philly love for each other.
He's the best. He's so over the top. I mean, his face is nuts.
He looks like he looks in such bad health. He's so red and
I know, but
bulby, but
he's Boss Hog.
yeah.
But he is so perfect for this.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Roman Reigns, by the way,
This
who has an
was-
excuse to have a bad body when this guy's had 4 bouts with cancer and he's never been more shredded?
Yeah, I know. He looks great. So he turned on him, went with Seth, which is crazy. He turned on Roman, who is the king. You know what I mean? He's the head of the table. He's the top dog. He's been with him for years, right? As his wise man.
The Shield.
Before he was with the Shield with Seth, by the way. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you?
Yes.
You knew he was. All right. So
Well, the one, Christine won't remember this, but the one Monday Night Raw that we went to that we ruined for Dan when we went to the Garden with him.
Oh, you did?
Or Brooklyn.
Barclays.
Barclays Center.
how'd you ruin it?
I didn't mean, I didn't.
You weren't
Just
going
by
to
being-
fake.
No. I will not take any blame for this. I have no blame for this. I went there fully ready to embrace it. I don't know anything going on. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to follow along with the show. I was very into. I've been to wrestling a bunch when I was younger. I think the production's fun. I like all the stuff, the wrestling, the crowd going nuts. It was great.
We're also sitting
Dan,
behind the production booth, which was
Dan,
He loves wrestling.
he likes to go cut loose and be a child at wrestling, which
Yeah.
I wanted him to do. I had no problem, and you would see, and I know particularly the moment,
You cut
the
loose at
Shield.
Comedy Jam.
Yeah,
You're a child.
absolutely.
You pretty much Grease 3.
Yeah.
You're a fucking faggy T-bird.
I need a cool rider.
I mean, it really is.
It is.
If Josh is on a bar, like singing fucking Teenage Dropout,
That bar thing really meant something to you.
it really
you
did.
loved it.
It was pretty great, but it was fucking the gayest thing I've ever seen.
Sure.
you loved it.
It was great. Listen, I loved it, but it was pure gayness. It was pure. If
You're
I
a rock star.
let me tell you something. No, if it was drinking Bobby, I'd be like, we got to beat these guys up.
Nice.
we got to take all these guys out.
Yeah.
Start with those 2 twins.
And it wouldn't have
Bobby
happened
was,
because
yeah.
you're 12.
Bobby was a queer bash. Let's go queer bash.
You guys,
No,
are
I used to love it. So we went, and
Rocky Horror Picture Show people.
we were enjoying. I was enjoying the thing very much, but I don't know the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
And then particularly the moment, the one where I really was like, we're ruining Dan's good time.
Oh, did I say something wrong?
Huh?
Why do you got that face?
It's all good.
What happened?
Nothing
You
happened.
got to cut something out, don't
No,
you?
no, I have to say it.
What'd you say?
It's business talk between me and
Yeah,
Louis.
I know, but you can't in the middle of the show look
I'm
at
not
him
doing
make
anything
a
that
face.
would throw something
What
off.
we
What,
do?
Black Lou, what was it?
What was it?
We have to make an edit.
What'd I say?
Usually, yeah, you can't say the F word.
Well, say it. Can I say sissy bot?
Sure.
How about limp wristy?
Mhm.
How about pinky underwears?
Twirly
Those
bird.
are all great.
Okay, sorry. No.
I think you can call gay people chick.
Is that right? You have to
I
edit
have
that.
to check with Big Jim on that one.
Can you call people the wrong slurs?
Is that
don't
why?
think so.
Is that why Big Jim's not looking me in the eye today when he came down?
How about if I use the N word freely, but I'm only talking about Jews?
Right.
I have to, again,
No,
I
I
have
think
to
that.
check.
I think that's
Run it
what-
up the ladder.
Yeah.
Because I think this might be a brand new dawning of live radio.
It's
I'm gonna-
above my pay grade.
I'm not gonna use the F word. I'm gonna call them orange peels. How's
There
that?
you go.
Fine, yeah.
Jay,
Nothing wrong with that.
you and Josh, a bunch of orange peels. Go ahead.
Can't argue that. Cannot argue that.
Yeah.
But so one of the big things that happened at that wrestling event,
Yeah.
we were with Soder, was the Shield reunited for the first time in a while. I guess
crazy.
And so they played whatever the Shield's music is,
Yeah.
and the 3 or 4 guys came out, I think, to help Roman Reigns. It was like they formed and came and helped him, and the place went crazy.
Yeah.
And Dan next to me started to stand up. He went, oh! And he started to get up, and then he looked over at me, who was just like smiling, and he didn't stand all the way up, and then he just went like this. He just went, yes. He just gave like a little a little fist to himself. I'm like, oh, and I said to Christine, I go, we're ruining. I feel bad we came. I'm having a good time, but he can't. He's not letting himself be
No.
free. He's worried that I'm judging him.
But you were.
No.
You were,
We were
dude.
giggling a little.
No, buddy. Let me tell you something. You don't know your face. You didn't even know you micro-corrected till a month ago.
I was having a good time at
You
wrestling.
were having a good time, but when he got up to try to get into it like we do when you're at wrestling, and he looked over at you and you were looking up with those judgmental, beautiful eyes, he had to pull it back. You should have got up with him and went, what are we fucking screaming for? You know, but instead you looked at him like he's a wet orange.
Bobby.
Better?
The music.
Better? Black Lou, we good?
You make an orange peel?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
No, I'm telling.
That's fucking crazy. If they came back, I'd lose my mind.
Well, they did.
That's awesome. They
But
came
the
through
thing was,
crowd.
everyone reacted to the music. I didn't even know the music, so I don't even know what I'm looking at yet.
I know.
I was not taking his time. I felt terrible that because in my mind, I was like, part of the fun was going to be Dan whooping and going for the things, and then I'll join in and whoop along too.
Yeah, that's his fault. He should have just went for it and not cared.
He
'cause
should've
you
went for it.
You wouldn't have cared.
No, I would have
No.
been as fun. I would have listen. If we were yelling stuff out, I would have had fun. I would have started yelling stuff out too. I would have.
If you took him to a Rocky Horror Picture Show, you guys would have flipped out.
I'm not familiar with the Rocky Horror Picture. I've never gone to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
All right, well, you look like you might have.
I don't. Christine
sorry.
used to date a guy who dressed like a lady all the time. Went to Rocky Horror
Just
Picture Show.
once he dressed like a
It was
lady.
constant.
Wasn't
She
his
said.
thing.
She said he used to
No,
constantly go
my
to Rocky Horror
friend-
Picture Show
my
and wear
other-
tights.
No, my other
And
friend's boyfriend
fishnets.
had a whole alter ego.
The story's
Crystal
changed
Price.
through the years. Christine dated gays before me.
Not gays.
The Doug.
You can say gays.
Oh, you can say gays?
Yes.
Oh, all right, gays.
You just can't say orange peels.
I didn't date gays. I was in love with gays.
Right. And then you dated the closest thing to gays, guys who dress like women.
Yeah, those are called
Orange peels.
orange peels.
just
No, they're
tried
called
it.
trans.
Those are called salad dressing.
Christine, no big deal. You just dated a sweet transvestite from old transsexual San Diego or whatever.
He was also 6'4".
Huh?
He was also 6'4".
You trying to say he's taller than me, so that should mean something?
No, I'm just saying it was a 6'4"
Set me up to fight
guy.
him. Set me up to fight your
Just
ex-boyfriend at Skankfest, Christine.
Oh my god.
Height gets you away.
I want him to show
Does
up.
not want anything to do with me, Jay.
I want your 6'4" lawyer ex-boyfriend to come up in his fucking fishnets. I'm gonna straighten his shit out.
I mean,
Yes, Jacob?
transvestite, but
I'd love to see
6'4".
Yeah.
So what are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
Oh yeah.
How great would it be?
What are you
put
gonna
a-
do?
If you put a triangle on him and choked him out with fishnets on, just a big high heel,
you
wrap it
something?
around his neck.
I would not come home with Christine, but I do see the humor in me getting beat up by Christine's transvestite ex-boyfriend.
He's not a transvestite.
Yeah, he's an orange peel.
Christine, how are you so sure he's not a transvestite? You don't know what his life's been since then.
That is true.
Find him right now on Facebook. I guarantee.
You think he grew out of being a transvestite after you?
Yeah, let me tell you something. When you dress like a woman in that era, and now it's okay to do it, he's doing it now.
Do you think your behavior is that of a brash man so much that you feel you have to date transvestites?
Yeah. Jim Norton didn't get further away from cock.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a very nice guy.
Do you feel like your ex-boyfriend felt there had to be a woman in that relationship, so he had to do it?
'Cause you-
Do you think if he thought if he didn't dress like a woman that he felt like he was in a gay relationship with a guy?
Okay, I'll show a picture, but don't say the name and don't show the picture.
All right. If you don't think they, them, she, the her dresses like a woman on weekends, you're out of your
It literally,
mind.
do me a favor, Christine, bring up a picture of Hannah Gatsby and put it right next to your ex-boyfriend.
Wow. Oh my
I
God.
prefer the penis with a trans woman.
Christine thinks this guy will beat me up.
I didn't say that.
I don't know.
Boom. Christine
might.
dated Hannah Gatsby.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly the same person.
It's the same person.
Except your girl smiles better. Hannah can't smile
Yeah.
unless there's a ham in front of her. Wow. That's crazy. That is nuts. Oh, God.
Kick it.
So angry.
That's so funny.
Oh,
Wow.
Christine still jills to those pictures.
Uncanny.
I mean, it's
It is,
crazy how much they look alike.
Yeah.
So he used to dress like a woman.
All the time.
No, they went to Rocky Horror Picture Show. We knew some of the guys that were like in the thing. But he didn't dress up
what's
all
that?
the time.
She said in
the
the
show. The show, they like helped lead the show.
It's
When
a
people would
movie.
all go to but there's people that like get
They
up
go to
and
the
do
movie
live
and it's a
stuff.
show. They do the show at the movie.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Huh? Because my
Interesting. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Well,
whoa,
I'm gonna
whoa.
tell you. You
Mr.
wanna-
Throwing it all over here at me.
Because my sister used to hang out with a bunch of orange peels back when she was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah, and I remember one time, me and my sister, when the stepdad used to beat us and hit us and all that, we separated. We became two. We didn't really hang out. She went to Survive. I went to Survive. And then
you
she
gave your cousin head. You gave your cousin head.
I didn't.
See, look, they
And then she went with all these people. She went with a bunch of orange peels that love this.
Sure.
And they had their like this big old Oldsmobile. They used to call it Massingale was the name of the car, and they'd all pile in and they'd go to the Rocky Horror and they'd practice in the park. Practice, yeah, because they would go here and you have to do the whole show.
That's what Christine's transvestite boyfriend did.
yeah.
He would go be part of the show.
Yeah, that's what they do. I've never been.
I don't think he was part of the show. Or this guy we knew question.
Then
was
why
part of the
did
show?
he wear fishnets?
Because that's part of it. Everybody dresses up.
Everybody
No, you don't
dresses
have
up.
to.
No, well, they do.
Then why wouldn't you choose to be Meatloaf?
He was an orange peel too.
Why don't you just,
Jay, he was trying something.
why don't you try to be Meatloaf or maybe be Brian Bostwick? What's his name?
Am I good, Jim? Am I good?
Bruce Bostwick? What's his name?
Barry Bro.
Barry Bostwick. Be Barry Bostwick.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not fun to be Barry Bostwick. It's funner to be the transvestite. I get it.
It's not.
Huh?
No, it's not.
How do you know?
I don't.
All right.
I will tell you that I would have less fun wearing
Jay,
fishnets.
you dressed up like a transvestite and let them shoot you
She's
for
still,
a
in
What?
love.
short stand up
She's
New
still in
York.
love with this guy.
What?
She's still in love
Whoa,
with this guy.
whoa, 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 whoa!
There's
I
a
can't
time.
find a video anywhere, but
Zip
you did
it.
that.
It's
hang
fine.
on.
Sure.
Hang on.
Talk about this plenty on the
Slow
show.
down. I've never heard about it.
Yeah. It's
Hang
rough.
on. Hang on one second.
Please.
I've never heard about it.
Right.
So I would like to, because as soon as
I'll be happy to tell you.
I told you that how I knew about this, my sister, you came at me pretty quick, like, oh, you went, but I
Absolutely.
didn't. How you dress like a woman,
Right.
but not as a teenager, as a kid, not as a man, not in your
No.
20s.
In my early 30s.
In your 30s, you put woman's clothes on
Yeah.
and fishnets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makeup,
put-
heels.
You put heels on
Yeah. It was
and
brutal.
makeup and a
Yep.
wig, or did you use your
Yeah.
own hair?
Yeah. I
think
don't
a
know.
wig.
I still don't know. I don't really know why you did it or agreed to it.
I'll
Money.
tell you why.
Money.
His inner passion.
Yeah, my passion came out.
he couldn't fight it anymore.
The passion of the orange peel.
I hope
Orange peel.
I hope you find a secret closet in your new house with just a bunch of chubby women clothes in it, just a blouse, an XL blouse. We should make a bet. Our next bet that we do for something should be the other one has to dress like a woman for the show.
For the whole show? Mm-hmm. But a beautiful woman. Like you're going to get done up right.
I mean, yeah, you have to look great.
Okay.
Yes, but you can. I want to say this: you can park somewhere else and Uber over. We can't be showing up at our parking lot. I'll never live it down. I'll have to go to another parking lot. And I love that parking lot.
You'll have to go to the parking lot that
No,
day.
no.
You might win.
Buddy, I know, but if I don't, I'll have to move. I can't.
No, you just go, it's just a bit.
Explain
They'll
it to
understand.
No,
them.
because
Yeah,
they're
explain
Spanish
it to
dudes.
them.
El Bito.
They're going to be like, you look good.
El Bito.
I like you like that. You look good.
No,
You
El
have to
Bito.
smoke a
El
cigar.
Bito.
No, I
El
want-
Bito. Smoke a cigar at the same time.
I'm going to get my car. There's going to be one in the front seat with his cock out.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Kelly.
See, from the second you get out of the car, just fart a lot. Fart and burp.
I like farts. It makes me hungry. It reminds me of my mama.
The good thing is I've searched for this video though, and it's like it's
So-
erased from the internet. You can't find it anywhere.
Well-
That you are. So there's a video of you in a woman's dress.
It seems to be pretty erased. I don't know. But it was for nothing. It was.
Someone could find
Fatigate probably has it.
Oh,
John
yeah.
Fatigate probably has it. You could get it. I don't care. It was they were doing a promo for something at Stand Up New York. They offered me money, is what it was. I was broke. Listen, I was karaoke DJing for $200 a week.
So there is a price on your slutness.
Sure. What I definitely wasn't doing was doing it for fun with my friends,
Hang
like
on.
fucking a bunch of orange peels.
No, you did it because you're a hoe.
I did it 'cause I'm a slut.
You're a, Jay's a hoe.
I didn't say I wasn't a dirty little slut.
There's a certain price. We can get him to do one of those parties. One of those.
Can we do a lock-in party
do a
where everybody goes to work on me, or I'm blowing everybody?
We should do it. Forget about the cellar party next year. We just have a lock-in party with Jay.
Yo, how about me? Listen, besides Christine, all fucking what is it? 5 of us.
Yeah.
We're the lock-in party people. We have to entertain a bunch of men in a lock-in. How do we do it?
Oh, we'll tell you how we do it. We get that juicy rump from DJ Lou, put that on a table.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to see that thing where I'm sitting on a guy's lap and for the camera, he's spreading my asshole and really showing the hole to everybody. And I just got to sit there and look backwards like I don't care.
Yeah,
I
but
don't care.
You know, there's going to be a line behind Cutie Jacob.
Oh, absolutely, Jacob. You are going to get wailed on, dude.
He's going to be the white girl in the crew.
Dude, absolutely. I was going to be like, yo, I want the teensy one.
I want the teasy one with
Yeah.
abs.
They want to see the top of their dickhead going along your spine when they fucking enter you.
So,
But yeah, so I wore the thing for that, and it was like, I hated it. It was awful. But
wait a minute. I want to say one thing. I want to stop.
sure.
So you put the makeup on. You
Yeah.
must have. Everybody likes getting makeup put on.
No.
Listen, everybody likes getting the makeup put on because
You
it
do.
feels. Hang on, it feels good when you get in the eye. And who did your makeup? Christine?
No.
I
Somebody
wasn't
at
there.
some
You had a-
makeup artist.
You
they
had a
hired.
professional. And were you?
I mean-
were you sitting there going? Oh, were you talking it up and hey and like would you do your like that?
Oh, I'm sure I was making him laugh, but
Yeah.
no, I don't. I don't even like getting the makeup you have to get as a man on when you're filming stuff.
Yeah,
It takes
because-
forever.
Yeah, because you don't like it because it doesn't make you pretty.
Right. It doesn't make me beautiful. This is just guy makeup.
So when you put the fishnets and the high heel and the dress,
I
and
felt
all the
alive
makeup-
for the first time in my life. For the first time in my life, everything felt right. I'll say it. And that's when I gave my cousin head. My cousin head. You guys in the yay? You in the Adolf? You guys listen to the Adolf?
No, you just made me bite my lip.
Hey, do you guys listen to the Adolf at all? I gave my cousin head. It's when I gave my cousin head.
What if you know people say I found myself? What if that really happened? What if you put all that stuff on? You're like, this is stupid, and all of a sudden
Just a complete awakening.
you looked in the mirror and you're like, this is who I am.
Oh my God, that's right. Kitty cat. You've been kitty cat your whole life.
You know how happy Christine would be if she got to live with a woman?
No.
She'd be like, we could just shop together.
No, Christine would have been a fantastic lesbian.
Yeah?
She'll dive in, all in on some gooch, but she does not want to spend
Can we say
lots
gooch?
of time.
We say gooch.
She does not want to spend substantial kicking it time with a romantically involved girl.
Have you ever been with a gay guy, Christine?
Aggressively, she's tried.
No, I had crushes on a guy that ended up being gay when I was like in middle school.
But you never went with a gay guy.
Something about the smell of turd on their dicks did something to her,
No, it does something to all of us.
doesn't it?
No,
Though
I've never
Yeah.
dated a bisexual. I mean, I've only dated 3 people. None of them were gay. Or bi.
You've only dated 3 people.
Yes.
She fucked everybody.
Yeah, I fucked everybody, but I only dated 3 people.
At least you know your boundaries.
Yeah.
I don't date.
Christine's been out to dinner, not on her dime, 3 times in her life, but she has fucked hundreds.
So anyways, this WrestleMania, to wrap it up before we go to break, just to wrap all this up, that night was great. the first night, Saturday night, was great. All the turns, it was exactly. It's a male. What is it? It's a male soap opera. It's like this holy shit stupid soap opera that you buy into, and it was awesome. On Sunday night was the other main event with Cody, right?
Yeah.
And John Cena, which they've been building with The Rock for months.
Is it true that at the end of this, Cena says, fuck Israel, free Palestine?
No, that was Coachella.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Coachella.
I confuse WrestleMania for Coachella a lot.
So what happened, dude? It was so anticlimactic, and the fans are nuts. They're going crazy because Cena just there was no Rock. Rock didn't show up, which
Didn't even show up.
didn't show up. There was no big guest
I
appearance.
showed up here yesterday.
And
I was
that-
leaking.
and it didn't show up. And then, which he was part of the storyline, by the way. He's the one who got Cena, turned Cena heel.
Yeah.
He gave him the old cut the throat thing and made him. So
And then Cena made his weird monkey face.
yeah, exactly. Everybody was expecting The Rock to
This is
show
so
up.
weird.
And then the ending of it was Cody Rhodes, which is a 3-year buildup to his story to get the belt. It's crazy. He lost the belt by Cena was begging him not to hit him with the belts. And he was like, you're going to have to make, please, no. And then Cena was like, and then he hit him and knocked him out with the belt and then tapped him out. It was such an anticlimactic ending for everybody.
Cody Rhodes lost.
Cody Rhodes lost the belt to John Cena, but in a very stupid way.
Yeah, but he's going to just get it back before Cena's done after this year, right?
Well, Cena's got a whole year left. I don't know, dude. It was just, you get this 69,000 people in arena, and last year was so epic.
Isn't it so funny that
the lights went out, and the Rock came out, the lights went out, and the Undertaker appeared, chokeslammed the Rock for Cody to get the belt. It was epic. This year, it was so anticlimactic. I don't know what happened.
It is so funny. The person you're actually mad at, though, what's so funny about this is writers. It's got nothing to do with the wrestlers. Just do what they're told.
They're giving Triple H shit because he's the guy who comes up with this stuff. But what was the singer again? What's his stupid and he stinks?
No, nobody else watches WrestleMania here.
The singer that was there. Can you
no one knows because we don't watch WrestleMania at all.
Christine,
I'm looking it up.
Remember?
what is
Everybody here was busy watching the
I don't
special.
even know because I don't. He showed. They have him show. He was the big guest. Nobody gives a fuck about this guy.
Liberace?
Playboy Cardi.
No,
Wasn't it Travis Scott?
Travis Scott. Yeah, he was there. He
Give my
stinks.
cousin hand.
It stinks.
Oh, it's
It
different
sucked.
auto-tune.
He sucks so bad. Nobody cares about him. And then he shows up and he walks out like he's the shit. Nobody in wrestling gives a fuck about Travis Scott. He comes out and then Cody fucks with him. He goes. It just sucked.
Wrestling is doing. Listen, from my friends who love wrestling, Tony Hinchcliffe.
He did a roast.
I think Bert. No, I know.
Yeah.
It's, he got in shit for his thing too because he made fun of someone who had their neck broken. Seriously, he made a joke about Big E, and now Big E had made a statement. It was like, "Hey man, people are gonna laugh if they want to laugh, but it's like it's pretty serious neck injury."
It's like when they did roast. They did roast with UFC. Did them for a minute when they
Bad
first
idea.
came out.
Terrible idea.
And they don't get it.
They don't take. They
jokes.
take themselves very seriously.
Yeah.
These guys, especially wrestlers, because they know what they're doing is fucking silly. They're wearing glittery underwear and rolling around with guys.
Yeah, but,
they understand that it's like a silly thing. They don't want to feel like they got to take themselves a little seriously.
I think Adam Hunter was doing roasts with the UFC guys, but the UFC guys who were murderers. They were like, "Hey man, shut the fuck up." They didn't understand.
Yeah.
They don't understand what
Hey,
that.
Vanderlei Silva, you got a face that not even a mother could love. What did he say? What? Just monsters.
So
But Tony, no, I love seeing my friends get it. But when I was a wrestling fan,
Yeah.
I would have fucking hated that because, and I did as I got a little bit older. I never got excited about when Rodman came in for NWO. Karl Malone joined the NWO for a minute or something. Or Diamond Dallas Page, Karl Malone joined. Jay Leno came out and did something with somebody one time. They had when they would do those, I was like, wow. You're not even giving the people who enjoy this and want to live in like
we don't care.
this
about
is
him.
sort of real. No, you've really let it out. So the problem is when you're having Bert come on, I think it's great for Bert. Bert had a blast, and Schultz, and these guys are having so much fun doing it. But the obvious nature that like, oh, look who's in the audience, a guy who's promoting a special that just came out on Netflix. Oh, and now he's got a problem with one of the wrestlers.
But those, I disagree. I think those appearances leading up to it are great. But
No,
this
but
is
they're because they're out of
This
nowhere.
is the final match. This is a build-up, and you have this knucklehead walk out who stinks, has no charisma. You don't have The Rock. Stone Cold was there. You don't have Stone Cold come out. and do something, help Cena turn heel and fuck up Cody. You could have had any wrestler there that would have, the place would have went ballistic, and nobody gives a shit about this asshole.
Because it's always the stuff. It's the halftime show is for the ladies at the Super Bowl. This is they're trying to entertain a lot of people here, so this is for young. This is for young people.
Yeah, but young people don't watch this. This is for fat, old, middle-aged guys who love
That's
soap
depressing.
opera.
It's supposed to be for teenagers.
Huh?
I thought it was for kids.
It's supposed to be for kids and teenagers.
It's for teenagers and guys.
Travis Scott does seem like a weird choice, though.
It just
No, it's
stinks.
not because they're trying to listen. Here's what it is. Travis Scott's famous. He's a fan of wrestling, clearly.
It stinks.
But he's a fan of wrestling, so
Yeah.
he gets a chance to do it. And listen, I think it's neat these guys get to do it, but when I was a pure wrestling fan, I would have been annoyed if they're constantly like, this could be more show, and now they're doing a 5-minute storyline here that Andrew Schultz and Logan Paul have this beef that has to be settled in the fucking ring for 5, and then it goes nowhere. It's not like Schultz is back next week to keep the storyline going. It's a promo. It's Hulk Hogan coming out and going, you know, you guys like beer? Drink real American beer. Boo! All right, I love you guys too, brothers.
Yeah, but you could have had any wrestler come out at this point that was there, and all of them were there this weekend. But this guy is not. Look at him. Nobody cares.
Dude, you're so into Travis Scott. It's crazy.
He sucks. Stone Cold should have came out.
What are you more into Yadolf? Give him cousin hand.
The Rock should have came out, and it would have went nuts. And they missed it.
You know, funny enough,
huh?
Roman Reigns and The Rock, cousins. Do you think one of them gave each other hand? Oh no, he hurt Travis Scott. Can I say something? Flip that back a second. Travis Scott, for being a little skinny mini, fat dumper. You see the curve on this guy's shitter? This guy's like DJ Lou territory.
It's just a terrible. He can't even sell it.
Yeah, how could he? He's a super skin wrestler. Look at that bump, though, huh? Did you see
This
it?
guy's nice bump. Yeah, I mean Cody's hot too, but
Yeah, I don't like that kind of spiky short hair like that.
you don't like that?
Where it's like porcupine, just one length the whole way around. Not my jam at all.
I like it.
I know we have to take a break. We're way past break time.